Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel today. Thank you yet again for tuning in and providing with me all the love and support. I appreciate every like, every subscription, and all the positive feedback. So thank you. I have one hell of a special guest today. She adds a lot of zest into my life, and without further ado, let's get started. Today it is Jillian Bogan from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Jill, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
We are actually in the comfort of Jill Boag's home here in Saskatoon. So Jill, you are an artist by trade.
Yes, I am.
Can you tell me a little bit about what you do?
I'm a portrait artist, I'm a painter, I use acrylic or oil. I mainly do commission pieces of portraiture, a bit of an impressionist. I've been kind of dabbling with different things lately, and trying different styles and experimenting.
I cannot continue this conversation without a little bit of liquid courage, as you will. So yeah. I say maybe we should pop open a bottle of Sauvignon Blanc. How about you?
Love that idea.
Love
that
do it
for us.
Let's do it, Jill. Drink up. And let's get started with the Q&A. Is that dry enough for you?
Yeah, that's great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Can you please talk a little bit about what's going on behind me?
Sure. So usually I do portrait painting and it's kind of more complicated, but I really love line paintings and line art. So I kind of wanted to try doing it just because I've never done it before. I really like the aesthetic, I like the feminine body.
There appears to me to be a ton of detail in both of these pieces, as well as the colors are very complementary of one another. I feel like they go together as a unit.
They do, yeah. Yes. The colors are also inspired by a sculpture my mom bought for me for my birthday.
Very sweet. Yeah. So there's some sentimental value in there too.
Yeah.
Are you a full-time artist by trade, or do you have anything else going on in your life?
I'm mostly just an artist, but like I also have a vintage shop on Etsy called Giles and Bagel, named after Giles and my other cat Bagel, who I'm sure
will make a cameo. What's your address here?
My address, social insurance number, and
a bank account. I need your bank account too. She smells really good.
Does she smell like incense?
Yes!
It might just be the incense.
We're burning incense in here. Jill, tell me what excites you. What gets you up in the morning?
I'm very excited for my residency in France. That was supposed to be this year, but it's postponed until next year.
Not only do I need another drink, but I also need to find out from you, why did you choose art as a profession?
I wanted to be an artist my whole life, but obviously not something that you want your child to tell you. It's not very lucrative.
No.
Usually, that's kind of the perception of it anyway.
But not in this case.
Not in this case.
No.
So I was going for an art degree originally, and then my parents convinced me to do like something more in the sciences. So I ended up with a 4-year bachelor's in science with
You walked
biology.
The stage. You
I
wore
didn't
the
know.
robe.
I was like, I don't care.
Oh shoot. That's okay.
Did you go to your convocation?
I sure did. I was the last one pre-COVID.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But not about me.
Yeah.
It's all
I didn't go to my convocation. I am actually finishing my art degree now. I have like a year left of it, but since everything, like all my plans kind of got canceled because of COVID, I was like, well, I might as well just like slowly do this art degree.
You love art, you breathe art, and you're passionate about it. And as I've seen in your studio here tonight, you tell a story with each piece. And that's what I find is really important.
Yeah.
Right?
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
So many compliments.
I'm buttering her up. I am buttering her up.
Call me toast.
I'll toast to that. Why don't we go through a couple of your recent pieces and let's just talk about them.
Sounds good.
A beautiful piece. I obviously see she's an elderly woman, but give me a rundown. What is going on in here?
Okay, so this is Nancy Wake. She was a spy from New Zealand during the war. She's known as like quite the Nazi killer. Yeah, I listened to a podcast that talked all about her, and I became kind of obsessed with her for a bit, just because she also ended up being like a really cool lady after the war as well. She's kind of fierce. I do kind of have a palette that I work with quite a bit. I do like big chunks of color. I like kind of seeing undertones of blues and pinks and just exaggerating them with big brush strokes.
I have so many thoughts going on right now with this beautiful piece.
This is somebody that doesn't actually exist.
Okay.
So when I kind of just like think up people and personalities or whatever, I'll find a face, like somebody else's hair, somebody else's outfit, somebody else's hand gestures and accessories. So
one thing that attracts my eye is the use of pattern on her matching two-piece coat and skirt set.
yes.
I'm getting 1950s vibes. Am I wrong there?
No, you're right. The photo that came from was like from the 1950s. I think it's
beautiful. And the complimentary earrings with the bag. I think, you know, you're so smart, Jill, to be giving reference to our current times right now, our current climate.
It's actually kind of before COVID happened and like the Black Lives Matter movement really took on. I painted this right before. I, for years, had wanted to paint women of color, but I wanted to not use them as tokenism and not be white savior. I was dealing with my own white guilt and that sort of thing. So this is something that I painted while I was kind of educating myself and going through all of that. And then the Black Lives movement kind of took on like a whole different level.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you so much for bringing these to the spotlight. Are these pieces for sale right now?
They are. They're on my website, JillianBogan.com.
Great. You heard that here first, folks. JillianBogan.com. What is the best thing that happened to you so far this year?
Well, I went to Vancouver for the first time.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Frolicked in the forest.
We did.
Yeah.
Talked to some squirrels.
Yeah.
I got to go swimming in the ocean, and my best friend Elsa Gebermichael was there. I also this year got into the Salzburg International Fine Arts Academy, which had to be online instead of in Austria, but still I got to do that.
You've got a lot going on in your court.
Yeah. Tennis court?
I don't know what I'm talking about. Where's my wine? Where's my wine? Can we do a chakra moment? Okay, let's do that. Spill the tea, Jill, or better yet, spill the wine. You've got a lot of commissions ready to go. You have a lot of ideas on the way.
Yeah.
So are you saying that we can expect a lot of art to see in the near future?
I'm hoping to have something out in like the new year, maybe some new pieces. I am kind of trying to work with different styles right now and experimenting a lot.
One thing I always ask every single one of my guests, what piece of advice would you have to our viewers watching today's episode?
I would say adopt a kitty. We love each other.
Can you make him dance?
You can dance if you want to. Adopt cats or dogs or a pet of some sort, especially right now with COVID.
There's a lot of homes that need to be filled with lots of beautiful animals.
Yeah, and there's lots of animals that need a home, so it's perfect.
I have to say today, it has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for being on here. Please offer us a like, a comment, and a subscription, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye! What did you say?